it's Uni here.
And it's Sue here.
Welcome back to Eunisoo's TMI!
Today we're going to do a tournament, like a World Cup, to choose the best toner pad from our selection of 16. Because I have my baby, I know which one's the winner for me. So we thought it would be fun to have an impartial, unbiased participant to choose the best toner pad ever. No pressure on you, no pressure.
Alright guys, so the standard we're judging the toner pads on is number 1. We looked at the pads, like the material, how soft it is, how useful it is, and second, of course, the formulation, you guys. How well it works on your skin with the effects that the product itself claims to do. Third of all, just the overall experience, the feeling of the whole experience. How was it easy for you to use? Did you want to keep on using it?
Let's start with this tournament.
Boo, boo, boo.
As a first round contestant, we have the Missha Time Revolution Point Mask versus Klavuu's The Original Ampoule Pad.
I liked both of them. They're definitely both on my top 6 or 7-ish.
Yes.
There was none like other of the material of the product. It splits! If you guys have seen my selfies before, I always cut all my pads to fit into the small like nooks and crannies of my whole shape. So this made my life so much easier.
It is very hydrating. You can definitely tell cotton pad has soaked up so much of the essence.
Yeah.
And it's great for calming down. It has H-cordon extract. Now the Missha one is a really, really popular one as well. This is a type where it's like really, really flat. So it's almost like a sheet mask.
Yeah.
This is very calming.
And it's big. First thought, whoa, what does this do, right? But it just fits perfectly.
Under the eyes, right? Which one? Oh my god, I have no idea which one she's gonna choose.
Which one would you choose?
I would choose. This is hard.
I told you this is hard.
See, I have a past relationship with this one. But this one's so innovative.
It is. There's none like others. So I think I'm the judge today.
Yes.
But I think we both fell in love with this one a lot.
Alright, so we're giving it up to Klavuu, but we still love you, Missha. Alright, moving on to the second round. Dr.G Soothing Pad versus BELLAMONSTER Blemish Shot. So actually, the reason why I lined them up together is that they're pretty similar in terms of like the cotton material, so with the Dr.G one. But like the Missha one, this one also is a very thin one. These kinds of one for me, I actually use them more as a sheet mask than a toner pad.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a little different when you want to wipe something versus when you want to soak up your skin.
I think exactly how Sue said it, right? This is so good for that DIY sheet mask. But this one too, the material, like Sue said, was very similar. It's like the sponge type, you know? It soaks in all the toners and it spits it all back out. It doesn't eat it up.
The BELLAMONSTER is a little different because it has a brightening effect. So it has vitamin C, 77% lime peel water, glutathione, we all know that. That's really great for brightening.
Yeah, I love glutathione.
This one is for like calming your skin down. This one's for brightening. Which one?
I love the U shape a little bit more, just to be honest with you. But
there's a but.
this was really good for that tone up, like for evening out your uneven skin tone. So I think this one is BELLAMONSTER Blemish Out Solution Pad.
Actually, I choose this one too.
Yeah?
Just because I felt like this spat out more hydration. All right, moving on to the third round. The Needly Daily Toner Pad versus the Medicube. Okay, Oni, tell us the reason why you were screaming in pain.
They're very similar.
Exactly.
Especially their main claims is that it does help to remove skin texture. Exfoliation. It's great to unclog your pores.
Yes. Both have salicylic acid. Well, the Needly one, hydrating. I found it to be very hydrating. She goes crazy with this one.
I've been in love with Medicube's like Pore Zero line and their formulation, and I've seen it, like really good results. So I know that this has worked for me. But this one, I do have to admit, because it was so big.
You can actually use this one to wipe all over your skin for gentle exfoliation. I do not recommend using this every day. They even look similar.
I know, it's just a baby version kind of.
Exactly. But I personally found this to be not as hydrating.
That's true.
And likewise, this also has a chemical exfoliating ingredient, PHA. So do a good job in exfoliating your skin.
Yeah. I felt like the formula, it was okay for me to use every day, but this one, I felt like maybe 3 times a week was enough for my sensitive skin. But it's so big. I like everything big and juicy. Trying to think like for you guys, like
no, this is your pick.
Is it mine?
Yes.
Oh, then straight up Medicube.
All right, Medicube wins. We we have the Laneige Cream Skin Cake versus the Real Barrier Moisture Pad.
It's like, do you love mommy or more or daddy more?
Yeah, and actually, of course, the Laneige Cream Skin is such a cult. They just poured in the cream skin inside. So basically, they just made a toner pad version of it using Tencel sheet. And so this is perfect if you have more dry, dehydrated skin. It has a bit more of that fat content.
This one is really rich. It felt more oilier, not in a bad way, but
Ooh.
it had higher oil content than the Laneige one.
Agreed. This actually feels very different from all of the toner pads we use.
You know what it feels like? It actually just poured out emulsion in here.
Like a cream lotion type.
Oh.
It's like the heaviest texture.
Heaviest out of all 16
I
products.
will say the toner pad is pretty small.
Yeah.
I wish it was a bit bigger.
That's
you can
true.
see like the size difference.
That's true.
This is a Laneige brand.
I think this one is an easy one because
Ooh.
Cream Refiner is such a cult favorite
Right.
that a lot of people love it, right?
Right.
For me personally though, I think I liked this one much better because it was new. It was like,
yes.
oh, it feels like I already kind of put on my toner, serum, cream, like a light lotion
Like an
step.
all-in-one.
Oh, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm good to go. So
All
this
right.
one, easy.
Moving on to the next round, we have the Lab by Blanc doux, and we have the Isntree.
I know which one.
Do we have a winner straight away?
Straight away.
Which one?
The Lab by Blanc doux.
Woo, guys!
First of all, I love Isntree and I like a lot
Me
of
too.
products from there, especially their Mugwort serum or essence.
Yes.
That's really popular and I love that one. For me though, I didn't find anything too extraordinary with this one. It was calming, it was hydrating, but I felt like the pad itself, I feel like it could be more juiced up a little bit.
Exactly.
Oh.
I agree with you. But in terms of like the experience of how juicy it is,
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, they could have added a bit more.
I don't know if it's because of the material, but it soaks up so fast and it's like
Yeah,
done.
the Lab. Now this one is really hydrating. It not only has hyaluronic acid, but also panthenol, green tea extract, and the pad is very soft as well. When I was developing my own, this one also was one that I really liked. It's a soft cotton pad and just feels really, really soft and hydrating. So I agree with you on this one. I would also go with the Lab. All right, guys, for the next one. So good, feels so comfortable.
Oh.
Versus Torriden. Is your ear okay? She loves them both clearly. Obviously, if you don't know Feel So Calm toner pad, you should by now.
Yeah.
If you're especially a viewer of TMI, this is the toner pad I actually created myself. 2 years ago, I was like looking at the toner pad market. I was like, there's not one soft enough for
Exactly.
sensitive skin to use. So I created a really, really soft toner pad, and this is a very gentle one. 83% of cabbage water and cabbage extract. People ask me like, how are they different? They are because with water you use distillation, I believe. So it has centella, it has green tea extract. I put everything calming in it. So this is not to exfoliate.
Right,
This
right.
is honestly just to really hydrate and calm your skin down. And then with the Torriden one, now this one is like very hydrating.
Oh, yeah.
Although I will say, I personally found the BELLAMONSTER the most hydrating for me.
Okay. Let me tell you why this is very stressful for me because honestly, these were like on my top 2, 3, 4. I have acne prone skin and it's really hard to find formulations that really helps with your breakouts. With Sue's pad, I've seen great results with my acne care. Torriden, I know that you love this brand too.
I love
Their
Torriden.
serums and things like that.
They're
but
affordable, good quality.
good quality. When I used this, I was like,
Oh.
when I used it as a DIY sheet mask and afterwards, my skin looked so brighter.
Wow, really?
But it's just once. This is really difficult because I really loved the Torriden one too. But honestly, if you have acne prone skin like myself, you will know what I'm saying. It's hard to come across something that
That's
can
right.
really work for your skin. So the So Good pad.
All right, moving on to the next round, we have Abib Heartleaf Spot Pad versus Repeat Toning Pad. Now, the Abib one, this has Heartleaf, and it's actually juicy.
It's Zusi.
But this is very, very small. I just covered. It's like an eye
tiny.
patch. In terms of formulation has H. cordata, like I said, and allantoin, vitamin E, glycerin. It also has a gauze part, but the gauze part isn't like harsh at all.
Oh yeah, that was the thing I liked personally for me.
And then, whereas with the repeat one, it has a gauze side that feels kind of rough.
It's rough. I wouldn't recommend anyone to kind of wipe it across their skin roughly, like, you know.
No, yeah, exactly. But the other side feels very soft. 100% organic cotton. And as for the ingredients, it has calendula water, chamomile, lavender, and it has sweet wormwood extract. In terms of ingredients, I like the combination of both. But for me, honestly, I wouldn't reach out for either.
It's because Sue has really high standards because she's tried so many different ones when she was getting ready. For me, like, I love the Repeat's formulation. I've seen really good results of the hydration and things like that. But Abib one, I like both sides that are very soft. This one, I honestly can't use the other side. This one, Abib.
Ooh!
Sorry, baby, I love you.
For the last round, finally, VT Cosmetics toner pad versus the B-Place calming pad.
Okay. Because I've seen so many. Actually, both of the pads, it wasn't like a wow factor for me. I love B-Plane's formulation. Their Cica full line is beautiful. I love all of their formulations. However, this pad is really interesting. It has holes in here so that it does kind of stretch out sometimes so that it fits like in the curves of the chin and stuff like really well.
They actually recommend you to use this on your pores.
Actually, that makes sense. If you use this side for gentle physical exfoliation, that will work so much better compared to the sponge pads and stuff. But I don't do that often, and I don't like to physically exfoliate
I like
too
chemical
much.
exfoliation. And then we have the VT one. Now this one's the most least impressive one for me. The embossed one that pretty much a lot of people have seen. And so that's why I didn't feel like this wowed me in any way. In terms of the ingredients, it does calm your skin down. And it also has BHA, so you can get a little bit of chemical exfoliation.
Yes.
It has allantoin, vitamin E, it's great. But in terms of like the over experience, I wasn't like taken away by this.
Yeah.
Which one would you choose? You have to choose one.
I would definitely go for B-Plane compared to this one.
All right, guys, now it's all gonna be about quick decisions. Round up 8. Woo!
You seem excited. I'm like already tired.
All right, Adi, we're gonna go fast. BELLAMONSTER versus Klavuu.
Klavuu.
All right, Klavuu.
Okay. It was super moisturizing, and then it has that cool patch that nobody has.
It had so much of the essence soaked up that I was surprised when Next up, we have the Lab versus Medicube.
I would use this every single day all over my face, but this one, it's hard to find something that really works for your pores.
Right.
So I think Medicube.
Oh!
Medicube.
Actually, I'm with you on that one. It's really hard to find a good pore product. Better selection. All right, next we have the So Good Feel So Calm Toner Pad versus the Real Barrier Cicarelief Moisture Pad.
This one was fantastic, but I felt like it's just very nourishing. That's the only thing it has. It's very nourishing. If you have dry skin type, this will be my #1 pick out of everything.
Yes.
But I have acne-prone sensitive skin, so for me, it was the So Good pads.
Woohoo! Last, we have Abib versus B-Plane.
Abib. Both of them mainly focuses on calming, but just the way that the pads are, I just like this one better.
But honestly, I wouldn't use both just because they're so small. But Abib one, more hydrating.
And it has the flippity-floppity thing.
It has a flippity floppity.
It makes it easy.
Now we have entered the semi-finals.
Yes, boy.
We have the So Good with the Abib.
I'm sorry, you guys. I love you, Abib, but definitely the So Good pads.
And then we have the Medicube and the Klavuu. This one's hard.
This one's hard because this one has such a distinctive function of pore care. And this one is mainly just innovative and moisturizing,
And
right?
hydrating.
But I hands down.
진짜? I honestly thought you would choose this.
Sorry, baby. See you at home.
All right, goodbye, Medicube. Oh my gosh, the final! I'm nervous for this. You guys might think I'm really biased because I made this, but I was really impressed with this one.
Klavuu one was good too. The material is different.
Obviously, if you ask me, I would choose my baby because come on, guys. But this is Unioni's tournament, so you have to choose.
Okay, I loved both very much. The So Good one, highly recommended for acne-prone skin types or sensitive skin types. However, I knew you liked this one too.
I did.
This one?
I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't see any like crazy effects of like for hyperpigmentation or things like that.
Hydrating.
Nourishing, hydrating. However, I cannot scratch out the fact that it rips in half.
Although I will say this is a huge plus point for Uni because if you follow her, you know that she cuts them up all the time.
All the time. This is the winner.
No! This is the last episode we were both surprised with. Congrats, Klavuu! This is not sponsored at all. All right, guys, that was our first try of the tournament. So we hope that our review was of help. Make sure to check these two out.
And you guys, it was my tournament, you know? And also, if you guys enjoyed my sufferingness and stress, then please comment below because we're gonna do a revenge tournament on Sue with a different category of products for you guys next time.
Bye!
Eunisoo's TMI!